Hello and welcome back. Thank you for taking time and joining me as we learn a little bit more about our faith and stuff that happens. Now, I have a lot that we're going to get through today and some really cool things that we normally can't do during this time. So let's get started. Let's light our candle, and that way we know we are connected through the Holy Spirit, because I'm recording this on a Wednesday morning. As you can see, the weather, it's, well, not so great. And hopefully when you watch this, it's a little bit sunny and we have some beautiful weather. So we have our candle lit. We are now connected. I just want to say, this is my favorite time of the year. And no, it's not Christmas time yet. What time do you think it is? What season is this? It's not fall. I'm not looking for fall or winter. What season is it? Well, if you guessed Advent, you're right. Advent. If you've never heard that before, A-D-V-E-N-T. What does it mean? Well, Advent means to wait and prepare. Well, what are we waiting and preparing for? Christmas, exactly. We're preparing for the birth of Jesus and the celebration that comes with it. So we have to prepare. But why do we have this time to prepare? Why do we celebrate it now? Well, Advent is 4 Sundays before Christmas. We celebrate it and we prepare, so that way we don't just go jump right into Christmas. Now, as you see behind me, we have a Christmas tree, but we have no lights. We have no ornaments. It's not lit up yet. We have to still prepare. Put the Christmas tree up, but we have to prepare. So each week, you're going to see more and more added to the tree as we prepare for that celebration and that joyous time. Now, it's okay if you already have your Christmas tree up and you already have all the lights up and all of that. That is okay. And if you have them lit up, that's fine too. But we take this 4 weeks to prepare. And we're going to read a little bit about why we prepare in our story today. So our story today comes from Micah chapter 5, verses 2 through 5. That's not a lot of verses, so it's a shorter story today. And if you are on our Spark Storybook Bible, it's in page 194. So again, Micah 5, 2 through 5, or page 194. A ruler from Bethlehem. Micah was a prophet. He spoke to the people for God. During the time when Micah was alive, God's people were afraid. They felt sad and hopeless. God sent Micah to the people of Bethlehem, one of the smallest groups of God's people. And he sent him with some unbelievable news. This is the good news that Micah announced to God's people. From you, little Bethlehem, will come a wonderful leader for the whole world. He will be like a good shepherd who loves and takes care of each sheep in his flock. He will take care of all people, especially those who need extra help. All God's people will be safe with this leader, because he will lead with peace and fairness. He will be the greatest leader the world has ever seen. There is hope. Live with hope, you people of Bethlehem. So Advent is the season of waiting and preparing. And each week we celebrate a new thing. And not really celebrate, we kind of wait in either hope, peace, in joy, and in love. And we wait in those things. And we light a candle on a wreath that has 3 blue candles and 1 pink or rose candle. And they might not be blue candles, it might be purple too, depending on kind of what church you go to. But here we use blue candles. And our altar at the church, all of the cloths are blue. And that's just to signify Advent, to let us know that we are in that Advent season. We're waiting and preparing. And this week, we light one of our blue candles, and we light it in hope. Now, we have some crafts that we gave all of you guys, and it just looks like this. What's the finished product going to look like? Well, it'll look a little bit different because when I made mine before, it didn't have these. So I kind of wrote them in. But let's take a look here what it will look like. It'll look just like this: hope, peace, joy, and love. And our joy candle is the one that is our pink candle. But we don't light that one first. Now, in ours that we gave you guys, they're purple. Like I said, some churches do it a little bit different. Ours just end up being a little purple ones. But that's all right. And each week, what we're going to do is, I have it right here with all of the flames, but each week during our time together, we're going to put one extra flame on. So this week when we do our craft, don't put all of your flames on. Put the flame somewhere else where you can see it. But we're going to put our flame on our hope candle so we can light our candle for hope. And you can put it in someplace safe that you'll always see it. And each week that you watch these videos, make sure to put your other flame on. So let's show you how to make this. Make sure to take out everything that you need out of the bag. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to take all of these and we're going to punch out all of these. I'm going to fast forward my video, so make sure to pause if you need more time. So now that we have these punched out, if you didn't see me, take a paper clip, and now we're going to punch out these little holes in these little snowflakes. So now we have everything cut out. And what we're going to do now is we are going to take one of these long strips of white, and you're going to peel off. My hands are a little dry. You're going to peel off both ends. If you need any help, make sure to get an adult to help you out. So I'll peel off one end and peel off the other. Sometimes it's easier to do it one at a time, but we're going to stick it on this side here that has the writing. We're going to stick it just like this. Might be easier to not peel off the back yet. And then we're going to take it and move it over. You're going to press them both together. And this will create our ring for our wreath. Yep, see how I'm pushing? Perfect. Now, let's take our other strips and we're going to put them on the candles, just like this. And I'm not going to do the backs just to show how easier it might be to do it that way. Just like that. Now, I'm going to fast forward while I do the other three. So make sure we get those on just like that, but don't take off the backs yet. So now we have all 4 of our candles put together. You might notice this comes off a little bit. If you don't want it to come up like that, you can always take some glue, some tacky glue, and put it in between. Let's try that. So I got the tacky glue. Try not to use as much as I did, though. As you see, when you push it, a little bit came out. If you don't like that little bit, you can always take a paper towel and you can just wipe it. So hold it for a few seconds. And now let's stick on our candles. Let's start with our 3 purple, and we're going to peel off your back and stick them on. Again, I'm going to fast forward, so pause it if you need more time. I went ahead and put on the pink, but that's what they should look like. Now let's punch out all of our letters for peace, hope, love, and joy, and then we'll put them on our candles. That can be really tricky to do, so make sure you ask a parent for help or an older sibling if you can't do it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start with our hope candle. So remember, we are waiting in hope this week. So let's take our H, peel it off, and we'll take our first candle. We'll go across from the pink one, and we'll put the H in. I'll put all the other letters for hope, and we'll move on then. And there is hope. So now we're going to go over to here. We're going to put peace. So now that we have peace, let's go to our pink one, and we're going to put joy. And if you haven't guessed our last one, we're going to put love right here. Perfect. We have hope, peace, joy, and love. So remember, this week we are in hope. So we're going to put on one of our, actually, let's take all of our dots, and we're going to put one dot on each candle, but don't take off the backing of the front. I'm going to start with hope and get all of them on, just so we don't forget that. Perfect. So now we have all of our dots, but instead of putting our flames on, let's add some color and some art to this amazing wreath. So let's take time. We'll put on some snowflakes. We can put together some little leaf things, and let's put them on and space them out in between. You can put them on the candle too if you'd like. However you want to do it. You don't have to copy me, because again, I'm going to fast forward through this so that way it saves some time on the video, but pause if you need more time. Now we have all of our decorations on. You don't need to add all of them on if you don't want to. But now that we have everything on, let's find hope. And we will peel off the top part and we'll put our one flame on to light our candle for our wreath. And just like that, our candle of hope is lit. So now each week we are going to light, by light I mean put a sticker of the flame on for peace, joy, and love, but once every week. So try not to put this one on just yet. And we'll have that, and we'll do that as we light our candles. So each week when we light our candles, we'll also put the sticker on our wreath. Make sure to put your wreath in a safe place. put the 3 flames inside of where you put your wreath, so that way you do not lose them, because every week we're going to add 1 flame to our wreath. If you lose any pieces, let us know and we can get you a new one. We won't make it, so you'll still have to make it, but we can get you a new one. So that's okay if you lose it, you lose pieces, it gets wrecked, no big deal. For our song time today, we're going to take a little bit of a break from our Sunday school songs, and we're going to do songs that kind of go with Advent. Some of them might be familiar to you, some of them might be new, but that's okay. We're going to sing songs as we wait and prepare, and as we get closer to Christmas, they might sound a little bit more Christmassy. O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. O come, O wisdom from on high, embracing all things far and nigh. In strength and beauty come and stay. Teach us your will and guide our way. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. So remember that during this time, we are waiting and we are preparing for the birth of Jesus. And remember, we are waiting in hope as we wait for him to come. Like always, stay safe, wash your hands, drink plenty of water, and we will see you again. Take care, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Bye now.